the world's biggest weekend on the beautiful Utopia of the season, the beautiful Windjammer. Don't forget to washy washy! Woo!
This thing is moving up. I didn't even realize it. I thought it said next departure 1 o'clock and it's 12 o'clock. And it started moving. After I was already like multiple floors up, I noticed. Oh my god. Welcome to the Royal Caribbean Utopia vlog. This vlog is going to be all about food. So I'm going to try to show every single place and their menu. So pause if I hover over the menu. I'll just hover over it for like a couple seconds. If you want to check it out, just hit pause. And I will also highlight anywhere that we eat and what we thought of the food. Okay, so come along. I should also give a disclaimer, I am not a foodie, and neither of us are super foodies, so just keep that in mind. And I'm also vlogging other parts of this ship, so I'm doing a room tour which actually features 2 tours of accessible rooms because we got upgraded. I'm also doing a full tour of the ship and a review and vlog of CocoCay and a review of all the activities that the ship has to offer. So subscribe not to miss that. I thought I had enough time to get off before it started moving up. Oh god. What I'm on now is the Rising Tide Bar, which is a floating bar that goes between the Royal Promenade and Central Park. And here's the drink menu. Here's a look at the entrance from Central Park at night. Oh, is this the floating, oh. Next departure, 1:30 p.m. And this is completely wheelchair accessible. And now we're back to the room to talk room service and in-room gifts. These were a gift from Pam, my travel agent. They were red velvet cupcakes and they were very delicious. Who is also in these videos. So if you want a great travel agent, Pamela at adventuresbyjamie.com. Okay, so this is what you get if you get the water package. All of these Evians. This shows room service menu. So, oh, they got some really good options here. Breakfast menu, you can put it outside your door. There is like a hot American breakfast option that does cost a bit extra. I believe it's not listing it on here, but I believe, yes. American breakfast has a service fee of $7.95. So, but everything else is included. So that's great. And now we're at the Windjammer Marketplace, which is a huge buffet option for breakfast and lunch. Welcome to Windjammer. I appreciated the many sinks that were offered and the accessibility of them with the roll under sink. Hello. Vlogging. They had good music playing on the speakers in here, but for copyright reasons, here's some generic music. You can't see it great from this angle, but those dishes contain fancier things to add to pasta dishes like shrimp.
Pam tried the vegetable stir fry and she really liked it. I'll mention it a few times, but things like this changed up on each day, like these type of salads. Some things like the pasta and the burgers and fries stayed the same, but this is an example of something that I caught one day, but another day that I wasn't there probably had something else. To pour these drinks, you tap the dispenser. You don't pull it back like a beer tap. It will break if you do. The favorite section is definitely one that switches depending on the day. The embarkation day, the first day, I heard that they actually had lobster. So the favorite section is a little bit of a random mix, but favorites just sounds better.
Hello, just vlogging. Hello. Looks good.
There are options for vegans. These options did change daily, I believe, and there are also options for people who are gluten-free, and I'll show two things that I noticed here on different days. Now doing a deep dive into the pasta section, my favorite section. You will see my review on this in a short bit. That sign is a little dark, but this is the kids corner, which has an interesting selection, but of course they can get food from anywhere else in the Windjammer. One of my favorite things about sailing on Royal Caribbean's Utopia is that they label red velvet cake fruits. So I can enjoy some red velvet cake and get my daily servings of fruit absolutely guilt-free. This chocolate fountain experience was only on one day, but it was pretty cool because the kids, or anyone, got to make these unique shish kebabs or whatever the dessert equivalent is. I appreciated the reserved seating areas. And here is my glorious plate now of pasta with tomato sauce and garlic bread. Okay, so I really like that pasta and garlic bread. So the sauce, I always like smooth sauce the best. So obviously I was excited to see that. It's not like super flavorful and heavy, so I feel like that's the perfect lunch type of sauce, which is where I'm at now. And the garlic bread was really good. That's also just the way I like it. So yeah, I highly recommend the pasta station at the Windjammer. And then I got a second plate.
Oh yeah, I got them over. Thank you.
Chicken, everybody get the same, huh? Yeah. I'll bet you chicken with the rice.
So I'm back to my little nook. I really like the height of this table with the scooter. It's perfect. I feel like I'm not spilling anything and I'm not hunched over. Sorry, just elbowed someone. So I'm back with my second plate. If you are new to this channel, then you probably are confused by the pickles with the fries. So that means you need to subscribe because that's one of my signature things. So I highly recommend that, but I don't know if these are my kind of pickles. So just finished that plate. Really good, super good. The chicken, I feel like anyone who eats chicken tenders knows there's different tiers. Top tier for me is the crispy chicken tenders, and those were really crispy, really good. I like them a lot. Fries were also amazing, and the pickles with the fries with the ketchup, chef's kiss. And then the rice was like a standard rice pilaf, nothing fancy, but a nice, healthy little side on the side of my chicken and fries. So I really love the Windjammer. Literally, if you can't find something, I don't even know if you eat food. So yeah, really love the Windjammer. It closes at 3 today, so I just made it in time at 2. And I'll show a clip of the breakfast options. I didn't go at breakfast, but the others in my party did. I don't know how much they filmed, but thank you. I'm just reviewing the food.
All right.
Yes, yes. Okay, thank you. Did you hear that? Got called senorita. Still got it. Okay, here's a look at the breakfast. We are out of the Windjammer at the spare tire looking at some poolside food. There's even a sink outside by the pool. And these soda dispensers are everywhere. They're touchscreen, so there's plenty of options to fill your refillable cup with. So this is the spare tire at night. You can see the menu now. Even got one of the tornadoes and they really liked it. I believe it was the cheese and pepperoni. But here's a look at it during the day. So your card will tell you what deck your dining is. I forget the name of it, but it's like every room has a specific deck assigned to them for dining. If you're on flex time, other people have like assigned dining times. We did flex time, so we just like looked on the app to see when and where the main dining areas for our selection, which is 3, would open. My original explanation was confusing, but essentially, if you are dining with flex time, that's like going to a restaurant without a reservation. So we lucked out and got in right when we went, but I will say that the ship was not at capacity, so just take that into consideration. This shows the welcome aboard dinner, but don't worry, you get one at the table as well, which I will show each night from the main dining room. For whatever reason, during this dinner, my camera had a weird fluttering camera effect, so if this bothers you, just fast forward through this whole dinner, and when this dinner is over, it will be gone. I don't know what happened. So we are deciding what to eat, but I just want to talk about the accessibility. It was really good. Like, there is enough room for me to move the scooter around pretty freely, and if not, the staff comes around and moves the chairs around. So if you can't transfer, they are very good about
moving things around, and it does feel spacious in here. There's like different booth options too. So they asked ahead, you know, what my accessibility needs are, but the chairs that we're in are like really comfy. They're like really wide. I don't think I've sat in a chair this wide. I don't know if I'm just imagining it, but also I rode my scooter over, and then the waiter drove it back out and brought my key over. So that was great. So now we'll see how the food is.
How's the ice cream?
Pretty good. And you do put the sprinkles on yourself.
I saw kids running amok around.
I went with the Caesar salad, and that's Italian dressing for me to dip my bread in. This was the spaghetti bolognese, which was a popular option.
That's a stuffed portobello mushroom.
Okay, you're not So we all really enjoyed our meal. My dessert was super good. We all liked the spaghetti bolognese. Pam really liked hers as well. I forget what it's called. It was the vegetarian dish. So yeah, we really liked it. We really enjoyed the restaurant. It was very comfortable and fun. And now you'll see them wishing me a happy birthday.
2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you. Many, many more.
Come on, you can do it. Yay, thank
Sure, excellent.
Hello! Now let's check out some bars, starting at the Pesky Parrot.
Do you talk? Do you talk?
Brian.
Oh, Brian. Brian. I bite. He was just talking.
I appreciated how the bar in the corner had an accessible area that was lowered.
Oh, no worries, thank you.
I went during a quiet time, but Bell and Barley is a UK-inspired pub, so they have a pub singer at night, and they have UK-inspired cocktails and things like that, so you can go for a pint or a nightcap. And yeah, it's a great place to go when there's musicians playing. Now we are heading into Schooner Bar. I didn't cut that out because I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. I read on the first day that they were doing custom espresso martinis. I think they were writing something in them. So Pam got one the next day. It wasn't customized, but it was still good, she said. That was the menu. Here's a look at it at night. We started and ended our cruise with a trip to Boleros at the bar, but nobody wanted to join with me at the Latin dance party. But that's okay, because they couldn't outdance me, so it's fine. There was a really cool photo op in here, that old classic car. I don't know if you saw that. It's like a couch, and then here's where they have the dance parties at night. I'll show more of that in the activities vlog. Spotlight Karaoke also has a bar. And yes, that is a Starbucks kiosk. Here's a poolside bar, the Lime and Coconut. Here is Trellis Bar, which is in Central Park. So it's night 2. We are in the main dining room, the same as last night. Tonight I just was charging my scooter, so I just walked, and I have a chair with these handles on it. Which is good. But I remembered last night I didn't have handles. I normally like handles to get out of the seat, but I realized they're giving them to people who need to transfer out of the seat. So that's really great. But yeah, I'm comfortable right now. And tonight is a Taste of the Caribbean. I'll show that in a minute. Since I eat more plain, I got a kids menu. I also ate a lot at lunch at the Windjammer. And yeah, it's Caribbean night or wear red. But it's a Taste of Caribbean, so they prefer Caribbean wear. I just didn't feel like going to the work. But Pam and Evie look very nice, as you'll see. So I'm going to show the menus now.
I know. They have this steak still.
Same bread as last night. These are apparently cheese. When I was looking at the pastry, cheese
I didn't even get to butter.
Wait, pork bow?
Bow.
Pork bow taco.
Bow tacos. Some more butter. Tofu what?
Avocado.
Tofu avocado. This is the Caribbean style chicken.
Caribbean chicken.
It came with plantains.
Here's the carrot cake.
Do they have the royal chocolate cake? Chips there too? Time cake.
Pineapple sunshine cake. We really liked the Caribbean chicken meal, and Pam really liked her pesto pasta. My pasta was actually really good as well. I had some for lunch, so I just got it today. But I can never have enough. And honestly, it was cooked really well. I liked it a lot. And we all really liked our desserts. Pam got carrot cake, and she really liked it. And we all shared mine because I was really full. I liked my chocolate dessert from the first night better, but this was still really good. This was the royal chocolate cake. And our waiters were really awesome, particularly Drusilla. She was really exceptional the whole time, so efficient and helpful. So yeah, a great night for the Taste of Caribbean, even though I wasn't really on theme with my outfit or food, but another great night for the main dining room, night 2.
Now let's check out some of the specialty dining. We're heading up to the exclusive 17th floor coastal kitchen, which only some suite guests can go in. The menu has a mix of Mediterranean and Pacific Coast inspired dishes. And now we're checking out Giovanni's, which is on the 12th floor and is an Italian restaurant. Again, this is specialty dining, so not everyone has it automatically. You either pay separately or you can get a package for specialty dining.
Hello.
The Mason Jar on the 15th floor also falls under specialty dining, so it is a southern restaurant and bar. Before we look at the menu, I just want to say that I'll give a review of the public bathrooms in the full tour of the ship vlog. Overall, I was very happy with them. The Utopia station is the most hyped up and talked about specialty dining on the Utopia ship. The premise is interesting. It's an immersive experience where it feels like you're on a train car. It starts right away with the sign where it gives your party and the card table. Even though I didn't eat there, I do have a critique. As you'll see, there's 2 steps to get in. Upon research online, there is a way to get in with a wheelchair through the kitchen. However, I don't know if a transfer into the booth is optional or not. That is something you'll have to look into based on the setup of the restaurant. So accessibility wasn't really top priority here. I don't know if you can see in the reflection, but that's a pool table because we are at Playmakers, the sports bar on the boardwalk area. And to clarify, this is also a specialty dining option. This is a Johnny Rocket, so also a specialty option. But if you have the deluxe drink package, you can get milkshakes from here. So that's a good option, even if you don't have the alcohol version. I have read but can't confirm that breakfast here is included, and it's that lunch and dinner are specialty. Izumi is a big favorite amongst people who love sushi and hibachi. It's very big, as you can see. And as you'll also notice, there's more sinks everywhere. They almost look like water fountains, but I will zoom in on the menu here. And now we're at 150 Central Park. The picture I took of the menu is awful, so you might want to look it up online, but they feature locally sourced ingredients in their dishes. And we're still in Central Park now, and we have Chops Grill right here.
So we are at the dining hall for night number 3. This is a Taste of France. I like how it falls on formal night because it feels like the fanciest menu, even though I will not be getting anything fancy. Although I am going to try the creme brulee. I've never had that. That will be my dessert. But yeah, I'll show you what other people have next.
We serve with the mashed potato and also serve from the bed of cheese sauce. You like ice water or you want to have your everybody ice water? Do you like your
It's formal night. We are all dressed very nice. I'll show a little clip now. But night 1 was casual. Night 2 was Caribbean or red, even though I thought it was also casual, so I didn't play the game. 3, but I'm not 100% sure.
A photographer comes around in the main dining room. I'll give you more information about these pictures in the activities vlog. I stayed true to the Caesar salad while Pam mixed it up with the butternut squash soup. Evie got the Caesar salad.
I don't know, I've never...
Salmon. What is... Oh, potatoes.
You want a pea? You can try a pea.
I don't think that's...
It is a pea.
Thank you. It doesn't look like a pea.
Thank you. Enjoy. Perfect. Thank you. By the way, tomorrow we're going to be in CocoCay. We'll be alongside by 8 o'clock. All aboard.
And then meals. Evie got the tenderloin. She liked it. It wasn't her favorite of the cruise. Mine was good, of course, like I said last night. And then Pam had the salmon, which she always likes, and she liked it a lot. And then dessert, they're really enjoying it. It looks really nice with the white ice cream, vanilla ice cream. Evie really liked her cake a lot. Is that your favorite dessert of so far? It was like the coffee chocolate cake. Yeah, because I could tell she really liked it. I don't really like coffee flavored desserts, so that's why I didn't get that, and I got the creme brulee instead. I don't love it. Like, it kind of tastes like vanilla pudding, but like something was missing. I don't know. I could eat it. It wasn't. It's just not my thing. But okay, that's night 3. So now we are going into the Solarium. I believe this is like 18 plus most of the time. So Pam and I are going in there now.
I included this in the food vlog because the Solarium Bistro has Mediterranean options, and this is actually included in the complimentary plan. They also have a bar in here, but like I mentioned, this whole area is 18 plus, which explains why it's quiet. Sprinkles is unlimited soft serve ice cream, and they do have sprinkles in the corner that you can add yourself. And now I'll show the food at CocoCay.
Wow, they know what I like. What did you get? Oh, you got ketchup. Mozzarella sticks.
Yeah. The umbrella.
Okay, I announced my hours and I'm wrong.
Did we
Should
get
I
any?
save my umbrella?
Did we? We all really liked our food. The fries, I would say, they were like McDonald's, but like cut thicker. Really hit the spot. A lot of people rave about the mozzarella sticks, and Pam said they were worth the hype. And they thought the burgers and the chicken sandwiches were really good. So it all hit the spot. So they just, they had people coming around taking orders. And some of us got pina coladas.
The area we were in was South Beach, so this is showing the South Beach Snack Shack, which is all included.
Oh, balsamic vinegar, just vinegar, and extra virgin olive oil. I like you guys. My friends consider me dirty by I like ranch milk. I don't like
This was the grilled vegetables, which is honestly different than I thought. And at South Beach, they have a swim-up bar, which does serve drinks, and then there's little huts in the water that you can bring your drink to. This area has some more restaurants with more options like buffets, Chill Grill, and Skipper Grill, which is right across there. Captain Jack's, that blue building, is not complimentary. The other two are. They have more barbecue type of options and even soft serve, but Captain Jack's is a la carte. Back on the ship now for complimentary casual options. This is Loco Fresh. This is more of like the Mexican food, nachos, burritos, quesadillas, and they even have desserts.
Hello.
Sorrento's. We hit this one a lot. This is included. This is pizza, whether you want it for breakfast, lunch, dinner. As you can see, there's plenty of seats because people hit this up often, and I have to say I really liked the pizza a lot.
Hello.
I didn't go in, but Park Cafe is similar to Cafe Promenade, where it's complimentary and it's salads, paninis, things like that. And going into the boardwalk, I'll show the complimentary doghouse, which is hot dogs. I don't know anything about them, so you be the judge. Sugar Beach is also in the boardwalk. It is not complimentary, but is a candy store that has pretty much anything that you would want candy-wise and some other fun little surprises. It's just honestly really fun to just walk around it too because it's so colorful. One gripe I had about the boardwalk stores like this is that they had no automatic doors. The staff were great. The staff were great everywhere on the ship. It just would be easier for everyone involved to have automatic doors, but maybe there's a reason that they can't for air pressure or something. The kids shop is mostly clothes and toys, but if you're craving a specific snack from home, they may just have it.
Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Good evening. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am good. Thank you for asking.
So we are here in the main dining room for night 4, the Bon Voyage dinner. Okay, gotta turn the camera off.
I think the dark chocolate brownie is different from what you had the other night. This one comes with popcorn.
Welcome back.
These are pumpkin seeds, cheese.
For appetizers, Pam got the asparagus plate. I stayed with the Caesar salad. So did Evie. I rounded out the cruise the right way, of course. Pam got the turkey dinner, which was unexpected. And Evie got the spaghetti bolognese because they really liked that the first night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just getting started. How's your overall family vacation experience? You come along, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good.
It was such a good vibe.
You're cooked, bro.
You almost broke my camera.
Celery.
Celery
Haven't
for
had celery
dessert.
in days.
Good for you. I don't know if you saw, but there's fig. What is it? Is it fig? Can you confirm? Fig? Oh my god. Nothing tops off Sweet Caroline like a nice plate of cheese. So that's the vlog, all about food on Royal Caribbean's Utopia. I will say though, we all 4 of us thought the food was really good. And I know that the options are kind of limited based on what we got. Not completely, but me specifically. But we all thought the quality and the taste was really good, like everywhere. And I like my biggest thing is like the sauce, the tomato sauce, and the sauce was really good. Like, so that's my sign of good food. And it was impossible to vlog it all. It would be interesting to see if any food vloggers try like a lot of the stuff on this ship, because it feels impossible to try everything, because even the Windjammer, like I just vlogged it the second day, but I didn't even go there the first day, and I heard there was lobster there the first day. So like even the Windjammer, the marketplace, mixes it up. They have breakfast, they have lunch, like they have special things. So it's pretty like unpredictable, and there's so much like quick bites places, and then the main meals were super good. So yeah, that's all I can really say. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. And if you did, feel free to subscribe, because I'm also vlogging other aspects of this trip, like a tour of the full ship with accessibility in mind, and also 2 room tours because we got upgraded. Both are accessible rooms. And then another vlog all about the adventures and activities on the ship, and then one about CocoCay. So if that sounds interesting, subscribe. And I also post vlogs of other places that I go, and I keep accessibility in mind along with all the other things about traveling. I went on the Wish last year, so that those vlogs are on my channel. I also post short form content here on YouTube Shorts, and on Instagram, all about elevating ideas about disability and rare disease and chronic illness through humor, education, and adventures. So thanks so much for watching.